Hi, hope a few people have joined this live stream, and I've been doing this live stream after a while. I'm literally excited to share about my journey. I hope if you have watched my recent shorts, then you might have got an idea. I actually traveled. I had a business trip, and I traveled to Australia. Uh, so I'm literally excited to share my experience with you. How was the entire assessment went, and what are all the critical findings that I got from that assessment. I'm excited to share without any spoilers. Uh, we are having people. I can see one person joined this live stream. Is my friend Mr. Muni Ashwat has joined this chat. Uh, okay, actually, what I can share. Uh, I got that opportunity about, I'm just going to talk about that business trip and how I got that opportunity. I didn't expect to travel for the country, but suddenly everything happened suddenly, and I got that opportunity. Fortunately, the one that I was looking for. How was your trip, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to explain. It was exciting. It was a totally a new experience because I haven't traveled to any country or to any place so far for the business purposes, and that's why I'm telling that was a special journey. Uh, and also, yeah, as a cybersecurity personnel, it will it will definitely add a feather in your cap, right? It's just an experience, invaluable experience. So that's what I want to say. Uh, first time I was traveled to another country. It was actually a good experience. Um, yeah, the travel was around 20 days. Uh, I stayed there for 20 days, and it was actually uh, a little hectic journey since it was the duration was 20 days. I have learned few stuffs and how they how I mean how is their culture and how they behave. Uh, I mean, yeah. Apart from my work, I had some uh, valuable learning. So that's what I want to say. And what else? Most importantly, I would like to share what I found from that assessment. It was actually a VAPT assessment, a vulnerability assessment and pen testing, and we had to perform this assessment on our client systems. I'm not going to reveal anything about the test. Who is the client? It's actually spoiler free. I'm just going to say what was the flaw in their network, and without spoiler, I'm just going to express the stuff. Um, Actually, as I said, it went for 20 days. I had to do some vulnerability scanning, then the penetration testing. Uh, the PT, actually, I'm going to share about the penetration test part because that is, I found that part was literally exciting, uh, more exciting. Actually, uh, uh, you know very well, I currently work for a company. Uh, I'm a part of the VAPT team only. So our role is to perform the the penetration testing, the security assessment on our client network. And I I was given few systems. It was actually a straightforward testing. I didn't require to do any open source intelligence, any enumeration, nothing like that. It was actually a straightforward. It was kind of white box pen testing. So we were given some information, and with that information, uh, we had to perform the test, the assessment, and I didn't expect to find a lot of stuff, but fortunately, I found some interesting vulnerabilities and flaws in their systems. And let me explain what kind of flaw I found. I'm not going to reveal any, as I said, I'm not going to reveal any sensitive information. Just the flaw that I found. Uh, in that network, there was there were multiple systems, and I found Active Directory. Of course, Active Directory is common in most of the networks, most of the enterprise networks. And similarly, there was an Active Directory, and it was connected to all those systems. And I found it was poorly configured. They didn't even care about that Active Directory. It felt like that when I was testing. And when I was testing, when I started doing, initially I didn't find that much, but once I progress, once I got into that test, I literally found a lot of flaws. The way they configured their Active Directory, it was literally disappointing. If someone want to protect their environment from the threat actors, from adversaries, then obviously they need to focus on the Active Directory. They need to focus on it specially. It requires some special focus. So that's what I'm trying to explain. And in that way, I found it was poorly configured, and literally I just did some simple testing. I'm not good at Active Directory. I yet to learn a lot of things in Active Directory, but I managed to find some interesting stuff with some basic enumeration itself. I didn't do a lot of in-depth testing, in fact, but I found some important stuff from the basic enumeration. Then you can assume how their Active Directory was configured. Since the Active Directory was connected to all other systems, I found it was really important to to protect their Active Directory, but they actually failed in that. I literally found they didn't use, actually they didn't have the concern about the password at all. That's what I'm just I wondered when I was testing. It is not only happened in that environment. If you see, most of the networks, they typically keep the weak password, either a weak password or default password, or they reuse the same password in every asset, against every application, and that is actually a bad practice. So the same kind of stuff happened in my test network as well. They were using a poor password, and the password configuration was it was actually reused. I found a massive password reuse as well. So it was I would say it was a significant finding. And apart from that, since the password was very weak, I was able to grab their system, and I was able to get into their system and perform the further attacks. It made my work a lot easier. And very importantly, I compromised that entire domain. That was actually a pinnacle of the testing, I would say. I captured their domain controller. That means I captured each and everything in their network. So that's what it meant. So that is the simple thing. I just did it from some basic testing. If I had performed some in-depth security assessment, then I would have found a lot of interesting, incredible findings. So that's what I want to say. So here in this information, I didn't give any spoiler. So I didn't give any sensitive information, just what was their flaw and how they could have fixed it. So that's what I explained. And also their culture was very different compared to my country, my culture. Their culture was very different, and that was a new experience to me altogether. And apart from that, what I could say, I didn't stop learning all this time. I hope, I agree, I didn't make any video. At the same time, I didn't stop learning. I was learning. I completed a couple of try hack me assessments, try hack me rooms, and I'm ready to make those things as a content on my channel. So you'll be seeing those contents very soon. And what I could say, uh, yeah, uh, that's what. If anything, I think I need to check how many joined in my stream. So just one person apart from me. I hope people will join my stream. So it will take time, obviously, and also I'm inconsistent. So when I consistently create a content, people tend to join my stream often. But now, since I'm not consistently making, I cannot expect many people to be in my stream. But hopefully that the scenes will change. All right. Let's do something constructive. I'm not gonna do any exercise, any try hack me or hack the box assessment in this stream. Instead, I simply wanted to share my experience with you guys through this stream, and I'll just hop over the try hack me platform, and they did some modification in the user interface. I'm interested to show what they really made different, and also what you can learn from that platform. I didn't explain what the Try Hack Me platform it is, though I took a lot of Try Hack Me challenges earlier. Uh, we have one more person. He's also my friend. Hi, Mr. Guna. Okay, I think I need to share this information to my friends. They are in stream, and I earlier told about this platform to one of my friends, and I'm just taking this stream as a chance to explain more about that platform. So stick with me, guys. I'll try to explain what that TryHackMe platform is all about. Now I think you can see my screen. I keep it ready. I logged in the TryHackMe platform. So here is the domain name, tryhackme.com. So this is the platform, and this is where I began. I began learning cybersecurity, which was an interesting story. Yeah, I didn't share that information with you guys. Actually, I started my career in a firewall operations team. So that's when, that's where I started my career. I started my journey of security. And when I was in firewall operations team, it was network security, which is different from cyber security, what I'm currently doing. Network security is all about managing the network security equipments like firewalls, proxies. Uh, so, that work was uh, very good, and it taught me a lot of things. Especially the fundamentals of networking, and I learned the fundamentals of networking from that job, and which was really helped me to get into the cybersecurity. Because if you want to get into cybersecurity, you know what are the things very important. You need to have the network fundamentals, how a network traffic flows, how the network is structured, in what way it built. So you need to understand. You need to have that basic understanding of networking, and also you need to have a basic understanding of Linux operating system. And if you are given a Linux operating system, you should know uh, how to just interact with that operating system, how to use commands in that Linux system. So you should know that. So those things are very important, and the Linux skills that I earned uh, after the network security job only, I just started learning after I got into this TryHackMe platform, because this platform, it teaches you from the basic, from the scratch, and I'll just try to explain what are all the basic stuff. Even if you have no idea, what is networking, what is Linux, what is hacking, what is cybersecurity, you don't need to worry. You can just log in this platform, you can just sign up this platform. It will ask you some questions. So answer those questions genuinely, then it will guide you. It will hold your hand, and it will teach you what you need to do, what you need to learn. And yeah, I'll just try to navigate within this platform and explain what you can learn from this. So you can see I just clicked the Learn tab, and it shows the various learning paths. You can see the various learning paths here. Every path contains multiple rooms that are related to that specific topic. Introduction to cybersecurity. As I said, if you are a beginner, then this is the way to begin with. So you need to begin with this specific path. So I just access this path, and here you can see, you can enroll this path, and you will see a lot of different rooms. If you finish all these rooms, then you will get to know what a cybersecurity is. Similarly, not only for cybersecurity, for other topics, if you want to learn Linux, then you need to choose the topic accordingly. And let me choose this junior penetration tester maybe. If you are interested in red teaming, penetration testing, then you can start with this junior pen tester. And here it will have the list of rooms that you can enroll and learn. All are the basic, the fundamental rooms. So it will touch every topic. It will teach you every topic from the scratch, from the basic, from the basement. So that's what it's all about. For example, let me open introduction to offensive security, defensive security. So I want to explain that. In cybersecurity, there are two sections: offensive security and defensive security. Offensive means first of all, you need to protect the system. That is our ultimate goal, be it offensive security or defensive security. So it is all about protecting your systems from the adversaries, from the unwanted actors, right? So for that, defensive means simple. You need to bolster your network security structure from your security solutions, and through that you can just ensure your data is protected. That is actually a defensive security. Offensive means you are just taking a path of a hacker. You just try to become, try to think like a hacker, try to think like an adversary, and try to breach a specific system, and observe what are all the flaw they actually their systems have. So this is the approach in offensive security. If you take a defensive security and offensive security, each topic is vast, and it will have lot of subtopics. It has a lot of subsets. So you need to make sure which one is suitable for you. First of all, for that you need to understand what is offensive and what is defensive, and also its subtopic. It will be very interesting, trust me. And you can see careers in cyber, and it will actually tell you what are all the jobs you can get by enrolling the specific path. So I'll just try to go through this. Cybersecurity careers are becoming more demand and offer high salaries. Trust me, guys, if you have a good expertise in cybersecurity, then a good pay is guaranteed. People ready to pay you more, and they recruit you. All you need to do is learn every day. This is very important. This is actually a mantra to be successful in cybersecurity. You have to learn something every day. So learn some topic every day, because it is ever evolving field. You cannot stop learning. You cannot stop learning even 1 day or 2 days. You should learn something, at least a few things every day. Start your day with some excitement and end your day with some experience. That's what I wish to say. And learn something. You should have that. You should love this field, and you should dedicate yourself to learn this one. So make sure make sure you spend some time in front of the system. Do the hands-on stuff, hands on your keyboard, and learn the cybersecurity. That's what I just try to suggest. And cybersecurity careers are becoming more in demand and offer higher salaries. There are many different jobs within security industry, from offensive pen testing, hacking machines, and reporting vulnerabilities, and defensive security. So they're just trying to explain those two big sections, two big divisions of cybersecurity. Defending against and investigating cyber attack. Yeah, defensive security is about defending your systems, and in case any data breach, any cyber attack, then how you are trying to, how you are going to recover from your systems from the cyber attack. That is also comes under defensive security. And why we get a career in cyber? High pay, jobs in security have high starting salaries. That's true and exciting. Work can include legally hacking systems or defending against cyber attacks. So we all having certain fascination about hacking. If we hear the word hacking, then we'll get some excitement, right? By learning this, by being in this cybersecurity, you can do that hacking legally, ethically, of course. So no fear, no, you need not to get frightened, and you can just enjoy this field and learn every day. That's what I can say. And be in demand. There are over 3.5 million unfilled cybersecurity positions. Maybe this count changes, but still it will be very high. So there are massive openings for a skilled cybersecurity professionals. So that's what I'm saying. And this room helps you break into the cybersecurity, providing information about various cybersecurity roles. It also links to different learning paths that you can use to start building your cybersecurity skills. Well, that's this first section. And now you are seeing this topic. Every section, the headline is a separate designation. Security analyst is a designation. Security engineer is a designation. There are some subtle difference between these roles. And incident responder it's a separate role. So when there is an alert, when there is an incident that took place in your organization, then you need to take certain measures to restrict and recover the incident that took place. So that's the role of incident responder. And digital forensics examiner. You might have heard the term forensics. It is actually a department who done the investigation after a tragic incident, after a specific incident. It could be a heist, it could be a theft, it could be a murder, whatever. After that incident, you see the forensic experts take over that spot and they collect the samples, they collect the evidence. Similarly, digital forensics is all about collecting the digital artifacts, digital evidence from these systems, the computers, servers. So it is the field, and doing the investigation, what exactly happened and how it happened and how it could be restored. So those things and all those are the responsibilities of digital forensics examiner. And the next part is malware analyst, and I have fascination on this malware analyst field. Malware analyst, it is actually an exciting job role where you'll be analyzing the unknown files. It might be a malware, it might not be. So you will be assessing a potential malware as a malware analyst. So there are certain steps. For each file type, there are certain ways to assess. And being a malware analyst, by enrolling the rooms of the malware analysis rooms of TryHackMe, you will learn how to analyze a certain file and find whether it creates any trouble to the organization. And the next one is penetration tester. So the designation, the roles that I have described so far will come under defensive security. And the role that I'm going to explain now will come under red teaming. Penetration tester and red teamer. It might look a similar role, but there are some minute differences between these two roles. Penetration tester. So that's what I'm currently, and it is actually offensive security role where you need to assess the target systems and try to find the vulnerabilities, the flaws. You need to think like a hacker, and you need to try. You should try hacking the system and find is there any flaw and how it can be fixed. So that is the role of pen tester. And red teamer, it's a similar role. You'll be trying to attack your target system, but this time you'll be becoming a real hacker. When there is a security measure, when there is a strong security solution against you, you should find a way to bypass the solution, and those things will come under the red teamer. Red teamer will be doing those stuffs. And um, I've been following a red teamer called Alhas Red on Twitter and also the Twitch. He's a red teamer, and he explained what a red teamer's role is. So you might think a red teamer would always be doing the hacking. They will be doing the attack on their target system, but that is not the case. In fact, red teamer are the one who have an exceptional development skills. You should be having some developer knowledge. You should be creating some file. For example, I'm trying to hack one network, one system, and it is having an EDR, endpoint detection system, or an SIEM, whatever, and some security solution, some antivirus. And I'm just trying to access the systems behind that, but I'm not able to access it. I need to bypass those security solutions in some way, and how it can be done. And you need to think, you need to create certain file, maybe a payload that actually bypasses that security solution. So those kind of things will be done by red teamer. So that's why I'm saying it needs exceptional development skill. So that is the role of red teamer. So I'll just try to open every topic and just touch each topic briefly. Security analyst. Security analysts are integral to constructing security measures across organizations to protect the company from attacks. Analysts explore, evaluate company networks, uncover actionable data, and recommendations for engineers to develop preventative measures. This job role requires working with various stakeholders to gain an understanding of security requirements and security landscape. Responsibilities. Working with various stakeholders to analyze the cybersecurity throughout the company, compile ongoing reports about safety of networks, document security issues, and measures taken in response. So I didn't say one thing. It actually requires a significant amount of reporting skills, because when you find any interesting stuff, then obviously you need to report it to your management. So for that, you need to have a neat reporting skills. Developing security plans, deploying security solutions on your network. So those things and all, those are the stuffs to be done by a security analyst. And they actually gave a specific room link under every topic. So if you want to become one person, if you want to become a security analyst, then you can try taking these rooms before you are taking some advanced stuff. Okay, and yeah, this one is done. Moving to the next one, security engineer. Seems a same role, but there are some subtle differences, as I mentioned before. Design, monitor, maintain security control network systems to help prevent cyber attacks. Excuse me. Security engineers develop and implement security solutions using threat and vulnerability data, often sourced from members of the security workforce. Security engineers work across circumventing a breach of attacks, including web application attacks, network threats, evolving trends and tactics. The ultimate goal is to retain and adopt security measures to mitigate the risk of the attack and data loss. So looks like the subtle difference between these two is the security engineers themselves try to build their security solution based on the threat they are getting. So they just assess the threat pattern and they try to design the security solution accordingly. And testing and screening the security measures across software, monitor networks and report update systems, mitigate vulnerabilities. So the threats are also evolving. So as per their evolution, they also try to change or update their security solution. That is also a role of security engineer. And identify and implement systems needed for optimal security. Fine. All right. Moving to the next one, incident responder. And I worked as an incident responder in my previous company. So I have a better idea about this. So while security engineer's role is to build the security systems based on the threat pattern, the incident responder is someone who does the assessment once the damage is done, once the incident took place. Then he tried to do the remediation part, complete recovery, the mitigation of threat. So that will be the role of incident responder, and that's what I will be seeing here. Incident responder respond productively and efficiently to security breaches. Responsibilities include creating plans, policies, and protocols for organizations to enact during and following the incidents. This is often a highly pressurized position with assessments and responses required in real time. As attacks are unfolding, incident response metrics include MTT. Okay, these are all too technical, but I just try to explain it crisply. Incident responder job is a hectic job, so you need to handle the pressure, because when there is an incident, you need to do the investigation as fast as possible, because you need to recover the systems, right? So you will always be in pressure, under a huge pressure when you work as an incident responder. But you can enjoy this if you are technically strong, you know what to do next, then there is no pressure at all, right? So that's what you need to understand, and you can learn this through this incredible platform TryHackMe. And I forgot to say one important thing. It is actually a free platform, a partially free. Some of the rooms you can access without you need to pay. You can access it for free, but some rooms you need to pay for access. Okay, so that's the thing. But still, it is an incredible platform. Even if you don't have money, you can just try this platform initially. You can try the free rooms. Then, when you have money, you can just subscribe this. Developing and adopting a thorough, actionable incident response plan, maintaining strong security best practices, and supporting incident response measures. Post-incident reporting and preparation of future attacks, considering learnings and adaptations to take from the incidents. All right. Yeah. And digital forensics examiner. I previously explained you what it is. So the role of incident responder and digital forensics examiners are linked to each other, because incident responder, when they investigate an incident, if they find any artifact interesting, or whether they can do their investigation, they can do the investigation on their own, or they can seek the help from the digital forensics examiner. As I said, the forensics examiner will collect the artifacts from the compromised system and or potentially compromised system, and they try to examine, they try to investigate, they perform the forensics and find how this incident exactly happened, what went wrong. So those things will be the responsibilities of digital forensics examiner. Okay, so that is what given here. And to become a digital forensics examiner, you should be having an idea of the artifacts, what kind of artifacts store what kind of things, and if you want to check for something, and you should know where to look at. So that is an important skill, and you can improve those skills by simply enrolling some forensics rooms from TryHackMe. So I'm just giving this guidance for beginners. So whatever I'm saying now, which is for beginners. Okay, so if you are already in cybersecurity, you are doing this stuff, keep doing it. You can just try the Hack the Box platform, which is little advanced than this TryHackMe. Okay. Yeah, this is about digital forensics examiner. And malware analyst, a fascinating one. Malware analyst, as I said, they just try to investigate an unknown sample. And these malware analysts are also work with digital forensics examiner and incident responder, because their work is linked to each other, because they need to work together to address an issue. And as I said, they investigate an unknown file, and every file, for example, if you are finding a exe file, it is actually a Windows executable file. You need to investigate that file in a specific way. If you are finding an ELF file, a Linux executable file, then you need to investigate that file in a different way. So you should be having that idea how you are going to investigate a specific file. You need to identify the file type first. Then you need to formulate your investigation path based on the file type. So that will be the important thing for the malware analyst. And also one more thing is, when you are handling this dangerous malware samples, you should be careful. You should be handling these stuffs in a separate environment. You should be having a special isolated environment to detonate or to assess this sample. And if you take malware analyst, there are specific subtopics: static analysis, dynamic analysis. So those things and all you need to learn. What is static analysis? Static analysis is nothing but in doing the investigation without detonating the sample. And the dynamic analysis is you are just running that sample, you are executing that sample in a secure environment and assess the changes that are happening during the execution. So that is the dynamic analysis. So you should learn. There are various subtopics in this, and you'll be able to learn this very quick if you have an interest. And one more thing, the very important thing I forgot: if you want to become a malware analyst, you should know the some low-level stuff. I would advise learning the low-level languages like C or C++, not the developer level skill, but just to you should have the ability to understand a specific program. When you look at that program, you should know how it behaves, what it does. So that kind of skill set you need to have, and also having the assembly language skill, the basic assembly language skill set would be an advantage to this malware analyst role. This is one thing. Then the next step, penetration tester. I just said the penetration testing is all about doing the assessment on our target system, try to attack that system and assess the flaws. But apart from that, I would say there are a lot of steps involved in this penetration tester role, because they need to perform the proper enumeration. They need to gather the information as much as possible. And based on the information, they should start the next step. Just nothing but vulnerability scanning, try to find the flaw, fuzzing, enumeration. So those things they can do before they are going for the exploitation phase. So once they found the flaw, then they can start exploiting it. And if you have no idea how to do it, you can just start taking some CTF challenges, in TryHackMe. So that's the thing. And you can see the paths given in TryHackMe for this penetration testers. And red teamer. So I'll just try to read through this. As I said, you need to have some developer skills for this. Red teamers share similarities to penetration testers with more targeted job role. Penetration testers look to uncover many vulnerabilities across systems to keep cyber defense in good standing, while red teamers are enacted to test the company's detection and response capabilities. So they will be testing their security solution, their customer security solution. So that will be the role of red teamers. The job role requires imitating cyber criminals action, emulating malicious attacks, retaining access, avoiding detection, and covering the tracks, which means whatever the path that you entered into your target network, you need to cover that path once you got into the system, so that it will make the security analyst's life hell. And red team assessments can run up per month, typically by a team external to the company. They are often best suited to organization with mature security programs in place. All right, so yeah, this is what the teamers role. And there is a quiz. Complete the career quiz and share your chosen job. So if I was stranded on an island, the first thing I would do is try and build a raft home, scope the landscape for potential threats, gather food and plan next step, find a way to send SOS, build a secure shelter to prevent potential attacks. Well, they just ask these questions and they want your answer. So based on your answer, they try to decide in which thing you are interested in. The first thing is gather food and plan next step. So that's the essential need. So I'm just giving it as an answer. In my spare time, I like to tinker with new technology and understand how it works. Watch crime solving TV shows. Keep busy by learning something new. Find geocaches in my neighborhood. And keep and maintain my home through DIY project. Keep busy in learning something. Keep busy by learning something. If I could buy a fictional celebrity dinner, it would be Tony Stark, Iron Man, Sherlock Holmes, Yoda, Star Wars, Bruce Wayne, Batman, Walter White, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. I would say Walter White. I like that character very much. My favorite game is hide and seek, risk, chess, Ludo, battleships. I would say chess. I'm best described as furious, strategical, calm under pressure, mischievous, and practical. What kind of person am I? Furious, strategical, calm under pressure. I'm definitely not calm under pressure. So I'm not that kind of person. I tend to get uh, that pressure easily. So I'm not that person. Mischievous up to certain extent, but not fully. Practical, of course, but I would say curious. My favorite movies: Terminator, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Matrix, Back to the Future. Terminator, because I've never watched the other movies except Jurassic Park. Yeah, Terminator. Here is the verdict. So it predicted the incident responder role would be suitable to me, but I have a different thoughts. I wish to be in both teams. I wish to be a purple teamer. Purple teamer is actually a combination of both red team and blue team stuff. People who do both the stuffs. So I wish to be a purple teamer, not only the incident responder. Hey, I got a new person. Hi, I just came across your channel. Hi, welcome. Well, that's it. This room is done. So I just wanted to explain what are all the career opportunities you get in cybersecurity. That's why I went through this room. My intention was to explore this platform for you. And so I just go here, learn and search. Here you can see the various rooms. The room is nothing but a specific exercise for you to learn, and you can choose whatever the type you want. If you want the subscription or you want the free content, you can choose that. Status, completed, not completed, the room type, challenges and walkthroughs. There is a difference between this. CTF is nothing but the capture the flag. You need to do the hands-on stuff. So once you have confidence in a specific topic, you can take a specific CTF challenge. You need to do some exercise. It could be some forensics exercise. It could be some incident response exercises. It could be some pen test exercise. It could be some cryptography. It could be some malware analysis. Eventually, you need to grab a specific string, an unknown string. You need to uncover that, and once you got the string, you can just put it to finish the exercise. So that is the CTF challenges is all about. And walkthrough is nothing but a theory. So they will explain about a specific topic with the examples, and you can learn the fundamentals through walkthrough rooms. Okay, and difficulty you can choose what you want, and sort by the popularity or the date of release. You can see the different topics that you can learn. It covers both red and blue team topics. So it's up to you to learn to give importance to which topic. You can see iOS analysis. If you want to perform a forensic assessment against an Apple iPhone, then you can start learning this. Airplane, it is actually a capture the flag exercise. SQL injection, it's actually an advanced topic. you should understand what is SQL injection first, the basic SQL injection to learn this advanced stuff. Yum Kingdom. I actually done this room very recently. It was actually a Linux room, a very basic room. I spent some time to crack this stuff. I didn't refer any write-ups until the last step, but it was literally interesting altogether. And you can see how many pages. There are totally 77 pages. All these pages are filled with various exercises. You can try to explore every topic and you can choose what you want to learn. So all these topics made for beginners. It's a beginner friendly, and you can see the difficulty. Even if you take a hard, medium, or insane exercise, not insane. Even if you take hard and medium exercise, it will be a little easier if you compare with the other platforms like Hack the Box, because Hack the Box is relatively tougher than this. So you will get a lot of difficult stuff to do in Hack the Box, but TryHackMe is a little different from that. So it's beginner friendly. If you are just beginning in cybersecurity, I would recommend taking some exercises from this platform. So I would highly recommend it. You need not to pay. So I'm just repeating it. You can take the free rooms first. So if you like, you can subscribe. And the subscription is also not very expensive. It's a reasonable price, around $14 for month. So it's a reasonable price. You can just utilize it. You can learn some invaluable stuffs from that subscription. So that's what I'm trying to explain. Windows application 4 and 6. Let's see the topics. The topics are very fascinating. When there is a new vulnerability, they try to explain that vulnerability through these rooms. That is also an exciting stuff. You can see the GitLab. It was actually a critical vulnerability, so they tried creating a specialized room for that vulnerability itself. So there are a lot of stuff, and there is another section here, King of Hill, attack and defend. I never participated in this event, so I was not sure how to do this attack and defend stuff. Well, for other stuff, for business, they also provide the business subscription, and this is actually a new section in TryHack, Career Hub. I think it is still under development. It is conducting a quiz actually. I believe it's giving some career guidance through this Career Hub. Actually, I thought to see some job openings, some job notifications here, because the platform Hack the Box, they actually acting as a job portal in their in a section like this. Hack the Box is also having a job portal. If you are doing a significant stuff in Hack the Box, if you're having some progress, then you can apply the jobs that are released in Hack the Box. How much do you have to pay for all of that on screen USD? It's 14 USD for TryHackMe. But as I said, you can take the free exercises. If you like this, then you can proceed with the subscription. And that's the thing. I'll just try to touch Hack the Box as well. So this is the platform for the advanced people who had some learning in TryHackMe. They can try this Hack the Box parallelly. And I wish to touch this machine section. So here you can see the bunch of operating system, the bunch of machines. All these machines are vulnerable in some way. You need to find that vulnerability and you need to hack. So that's the thing. And you can see the difficulty. If it is hard, then it will be really hard. You will find some difficulty. You will face some difficulty in cracking those machines for sure. So that's why they defined this difficulty level. Hack the box is relatively difficult. Then try hack me. So I'm just reiterating it. Retired machines. So even I mean, hack the box is also a partially free platform. What I mean, you can freely access its active machines. Yep, $14 per month. You can access this active machines for free of cost, but you cannot release any write-ups for this. You cannot release any spoilers about the exercise. So that's the condition. And without but you are a beginner, you want to take an exercise, but you need some guidance, then obviously you can choose to go with the retired machines. But if you want to access this retired machine, you need to pay. And same, Hack the Box is also $14 per month. Both TryHackMe and Hack the Box, they are charging $14 per month. And once you pay that money, you can access all the boxes, including active and retired boxes. And you can see the scheduled boxes. They release a machine every week. I'm young actually. I don't know what to say. I'm around 30. Not yet, but I'm just approaching the 30. All right. You can see the released. The machines yet to release. So here are the weekly machines. So they will be releasing a machine every week on Saturdays, and you can just take those machines. If you are, they release a machine in a weekend, so there won't be any problem. You can give a try on any active machine they release. You can see the difficulty and you can pick accordingly. Challenges. There are various categories: artificial intelligence, blockchain. So it is actually a topic related to cryptocurrency, cryptography, forensics, hardware hacking, some miscellaneous categories, mobile application testing, open source intelligence. PON is nothing but the binary exploitation, reverse engineering, web exploitation. So these are all the topics. You can see various challenges. These challenges are very simple, brief challenges. So you need to capture the flag and submit. Simple. My name is Perumal Jagan, so that's my channel name too. Fine. And this is very exciting stuff. Sherlock's. You can see the name Sherlock. So it is all about doing the investigation about an incident, about cyber attack. So you can see the various challenges. So all these challenges will share you some artifacts, and you need to collect the evidence, or you need to investigate the specific cyber attack, and they will ask certain questions and you need to answer those questions by doing the assessment on that artifacts. So if you want to become a forensics examiner, malware analyst, or incident responder, then I would recommend you to take these Sherlocks. A similar concept. Active Sherlocks are free, retired Sherlocks to be paid. You need to pay to access it. I like the way you talk. Thank you so much, man. Thanks. They actually, it is similar to the TryHackMe learning path. So under a learning path, they will keep the exercises and rooms related to that specific topic. You can also try this track. For example, if I open the classics, I would see some basic rooms, basic machines. All are easy difficulty except one machine. So you can try these exercises. So yeah, this is how it works. and you can see the job board as I explained. But if you want to apply for a job, then you need to have a certain achievement on this platform, because Hack the Box ranks their users, uh, you know, with a name. So my rank is script kiddie, because I've never used this Hack the Box platform often. So I need to use this platform. I need to increase my ranking. So my next ranking would be hacker. So if I do a certain steps, then I would become a hacker. Not a certain steps. If I hack few machines, I think there are some expectations. So you need to fulfill the expectations to become a hacker, or to become to go to the next stage. So you need to be in a certain rank to apply for a job in this. You can see some top companies are using this Hack the Box platform to recruit their employees. Well, this is what I thought to explain. Yeah, hope you got the clarity. There are two platforms, two incredible platforms to learn cybersecurity and hacking. So I would highly recommend to go and learn this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an Indian. Well, yes. Yeah. Anything else? As I mentioned before, I'm not gonna do any exercise, any capture the flag, or any interesting stuff here. But I just wanted to have a talk. I'm currently working. I finished my school and college, and I'm at work, working, working professional. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to have a casual conversation. Not doing any interesting learning stuff, but I will just create my learning videos very soon, so you will see those learning stuff in my channel. Uh, yeah. What else? I don't have anything else to say. I expect to I expect to conduct this stream often hereafter. I'll just try to be consistent. I mean consistent. So that's what I can say for now. Uh, what else? Yeah, I'll uh, I'll try to close this stream. Are you working in field or tech? It's a technical job. It's a desk job. Hacker's job is mostly be a desk job. So if you require some travel, then you need to travel to their site and do some work. It's not a field work, definitely. It's actually a desk job. So you can be sure of it. You can be sure of that. Uh, no, I'm not getting any. Uh, I'm not getting any money from TryHackMe. I'm just doing this the self-interest. Nothing else. All right, I'm just closing this stream. Thank you, and Hugh, for joining my stream, and also my folks, my friends, Guna and Yashwant. I appreciate. Yeah, I'll catch you. I'll catch you next time with another interesting learning stuff. Until then, I'm signing off. Okay. See you.